that she loves to show off for you, so let's make it nice and loud for Geneva.
Nossa!
And a nice big hello from Geneva. She's doing an excellent job. Now, there are 3 very easy ways that we can tell a seal and a sea lion apart. With Geneva's help, we're going to highlight those for you. So if you take a look at the side of Geneva's head, you're going to see a little ear flap. Those are called external pinnae, and they work the same way that our earlobes do. A seal doesn't have an external ear. They have a small hole about 1 inch behind their eye that leads directly into their ear canal. Now, the second difference is in their front flippers. If you take a look at Geneva, her front flipper is about the length of my arm. What sea lions do is they move them up and down like a bird flies through the air, and they actually can reach speeds of about 25 miles per hour while they're swimming. Seals move differently because their front flipper is only about the size of our hand. They'll use the front flippers to steer and actually use their hind flippers in a side-to-side motion. So Geneva's going to chase a couple fish just to show you how fast she can get. She can actually get about 25 miles an hour, so make it nice and loud as she shows you how she moves. Now that last and final difference between a seal and a sea lion is the way that they move on land. As you can see, Geneva has no trouble galloping on all 4 of her flippers because she has a rotating hip bone that brings those flippers up underneath her belly. Now, seals have to move differently because they don't have that adaptation. What seals do is they contract their very strong stomach muscles and they scooch over the land, kind of looking like an overgrown caterpillar. So Geneva does have a very cute impression of her cousin, the seal. Those are the 3 easiest ways to tell these animals apart. Let's make it nice and loud for Geneva. Now, our trainers and our animals do have a very special relationship that is based on a great deal of trust and control. To highlight some of that control, we're going to do something very difficult with Geneva. We are going to place 3 of her very favorite fish directly in front of her on the wall. And we're going to ask her to leave them completely alone. Now, she's going to trust her trainer so much that she knows if she waits patiently for a signal, she'll be allowed to pick up a fish. Now, that signal is 1 clap of Tammy's hand. Now, she's very patient on those first couple fish, which is good because it's teaching her to be very careful in her environment and not to pick up